Warning, shameless self-promotion ahead. What's up, nerds? It is I, your wretched guide to all things wretched, the Wretched GM, that is the OGGM, coming to you live from Site B at 9:36 in the morning on this lovely 23rd day of Spooktober. It is bright and sunny. Therefore, we should take a trip over to Wretched and talk about Wretched Vigilantes and Wretched bad guys always lose, and Wretched good guys never win, and Wretched space, and Wretched country, and Wretched fantasy. Miguel just posted a survey letting people know that sales-wise, October was a bad month for us. And so we at the Wretched Universe want to know what people want to see. So there's a survey up on the Facebook. Now, obviously, the Red Room has a lot going against them. We are a niche within a niche within a niche, especially Wretched Vigilantes. I mean, dark heroes, yeah, but all the other stuff. I mean, there's, so, and then of course there's the reputation that has followed them because of the whole debacle with drive-through last year. But we put stuff out constantly. The quality is good. The audience is good. I mean, I'm especially a huge fan of the Wretched Beastery stuff and the Wretched Vigilante stuff. I mean, the guy who's writing that stuff, sheer genius, that guy. Oh yeah, that's me. But still, yeah. So why are we doing not as well as people would like? Is it just because it's the end of the year and money's not tight? Is it because it's such a niche? Is it because of the reputation? Do we just not advertise enough? Is it just there's no market? So let's take a look at the questions and see what it is. So what is it that people want to see us do? Do they want to see more Wretched Darkness? Wretched Darkness, as you know, is the Red Room's take on the whole Vampire the Masquerade urban horror genre. We got Wretched New Flesh, which is sort of started as an adventure that became a larger adventure, that became a campaign setting, that became a larger campaign setting, and it's kind of sort of the core setting of all the modern day stuff. And it's about this alternate universe where technology has advanced far further, even though it's sort of set in the 80s, an alternative 80s, and there's a lot of cyberpunk and biopunk. So yeah, this is, I guess, one of the ones they love the most. You can tell like that because it got 40% of the votes. Then Wretched Epoch, which is basically an alternate history France. So that got 10% votes, and I can't imagine why. I don't really think, no offense, but I don't really think there's a market for that. Wretched Space got 15% votes, probably just because there are so many other dark space games out to compete with. So I don't know. Is that something people want to see more? Wretched Vigilantes only got 5% of the votes. I don't know. What is wrong with you guys? Obviously, Wretched Vigilantes should have gotten way more votes because the guy who wrote that Wretched Vigilante stuff is a genius. This guy right here, a genius. Just this thing right here, just the best. This thing here, the best. Yeah, just this guy. I mean, yeah, this guy's just a genius. Whoever wrote these. I mean, an total adventure about superheroes in the United States. Yeah, an entire book dedicated to just reptiles. Yeah, 5%. I can't understand why he got 5%. Wretched Country got 5% of the votes. That's basically our Weird West, Old West. Again, a niche within a niche within a niche. That's what I've never understood. You would think Weird West would do way better, especially here in the States. We are the Old West. I mean, I live in Old West, California. Ventura County, is where the old oil wells used to be. There's, and the whole, there will be blood and all that other stuff. That's all based upon this. Wretched Apocalypse, Post-Apocalypse. I didn't even remember we did Post-Apocalypse. So, yeah. Is it just because there's already so many Post-Apocalypse games? Is it just that people don't have money? Men, the role-playing game? Yeah, that was, that was just... The initiative was good. The idea might have had legs, but just everything associated. It's definitely one of those situations where everything on every aspect could have been handled a little bit better. Yeah, less said about that. Is there a genre you'd rather see us do, or should the Red Room just give up because they suck? And again, there's a lot of things that, go against the Red Room and Miguel and Sylvia, but still, we've got the fan base and people want to know what it is you want to see more of. Do you want to see more horror? Do you want to see more biopunk? Do you want to see more dark space is going to kill you? Do you want to see more dark heroes? Could I have done a better job with Wretched Vigilantes? The thing is I finished it and then I'm like, oh man, I've like completely rethought everything since I finished it. But I don't just want to rush out and make Wretched Vigilantes second edition, especially if I don't think the audience is there. But I think I probably could have made it darker. I think Miguel wanted it to be darker, and I think people wanted a more Watchmen style, dark heroes, dark champions kind of thing, which I don't really like dark heroes. I hate the whole tear apart the superhero mythology to, poke holes in them. As I enjoy watching The Boys and, Invincible, but I also hate it. I hate let's tear apart the superhero mythology. I want my Superman to be Superman. I want my Superman to be the good guy. So yeah, I could probably, hindsight 2020, I definitely think there's things I could have done different in Wretched Vigilantes, which I will hopefully address in the next supplement, should there actually be an audience. Do you want to see more Weird West? Weird West, again, a genre that does not get enough love. Apparently I have no sound. Hello? 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 Weird.